Shall we head back?
Every boss fight in this game has just randomly been, hi, I'm the boss. You were doing fine earlier. Now I've entered a mode where I will hit you once, and anybody who was in range dies. And that's been every boss so far. And I cannot fathom why I am not over-leveled to the point where that can't happen anymore. It's not like I'm sparing any of the fucking enemies that infinitely respawn when I leave the area, by the way.
Let's get to work.
Completely ridiculous.
Welcome. There's a sale happening. Nasty chicks, how many would you like? You want this? Thank you very much. How many would you like? Thanks for your patronage. You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You want thank you very much. You want thank you very much. How many would you like? You want thanks for your patronage. You want thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You put it to good use. How many would you like? You want you're buying quite a bit.
What's on the menu?
Let's do it. Oh, good idea.
Very nice.
You've mastered this. All right, let's get going. Let's go.
But, like, I have to kill her faster because I can only... Like, the only easy way to get her to spit somebody out is with the chandeliers, and there are limited amounts of those. So I need the fight to not go on so long that I run out.
Oh, this is... Doesn't look like there's any shadows around.
I can't save here, can I? I'm gonna guess no. Correct, the answer is no. Now what's left is to throw myself at this until I win. The rest of the party is good at keeping away from the big AoE moves, right? They're okay at it, it looks like, or at least making sure they heal themselves and each other. Okay, I'm feeling better about this round. Haru's not very evasive is the problem. It's hard to avoid getting hit when you're Haru. But she does have like a free way to do psychic damage. Oh, it took her this long this time to do that, huh? And now we do another showtime, but this time it's Haru's. There we go. Yeah, Haru is interesting because, like, she has a move that's basically just like it's kind of like Joker's move that's like a free gun, where I can just press X and it just fires the gun, but it doesn't cost bullets or SP to do. Fucking, if you do Haru's YYX, she does like a psychic tornado and it doesn't cost any resources.
Who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, and in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault. But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one to...
Now they're starting to tie the gluttony theme back together with what was going on before. It seems a little forced, but they're making it work.
Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible. I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor. There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes, you said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Harucha. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another stand. I won't make this mistake again. I never needed this power from the start. Harucha. You've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
So the way that it appears to work is that the castles in the middle of the jail, so the boss fights take place, are like the palaces, and they disappear when you are finished, but the rest of the area around does not. Because the game is starting to point me to, like, an idea that the jail situation itself is being controlled by an outside entity that is not any of these characters. There's like another entity behind all of this, and it is their doing that these jails exist and continue to exist when you get rid of the jail rulers.
Haru, you were fantastic.
But you can't re-enter the castle areas after you do the boss fight, and when you do the boss refight in the request list, you go into like a different place for it. Like you go into like an abyss portal, and it takes you back to the boss fight again, and it looks like it's taking place in the same place, but it's not really canon.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission. We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over, but still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb barbecue dish?
That sounds really good!
That's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? And why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot. True. Though sukiyaki is served hot pot style, its etymology does refer to grilling. I wonder why.
Does it even matter? Hey, was that a smile just now? Yeah, straight from Sapporo. It's Beauty Leaves award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Huh? Were you watching?
Oh yeah, more ammo.
All right, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo. Sophia? Sorry. Okay, I got it.
You can't be humanity's companion like that, Sophia. Come on.
Well, everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Kyoto-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind.
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Yoda was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame. But she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
Problem solved.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really? Can't?
So this is actually the thing Zenkichi wanted us for, and the thing we did on the way was just on the way. So now what are we gonna do?
I plan on bringing Kyoto in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings, and now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
And of course she will, because Haru is with us, and she will want to talk to Haru before she goes in.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Harucha, listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream. I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold. But after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect this city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself. And I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing. Kaho. Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over. Become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Mari-san. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this? I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo to transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned, happiness.
I feel like that's a little bit reductive. It's not that simple. I don't know if emotions can be programmed into a machine. Like, I know we're in the age where AI is fucking everywhere no matter how much we don't want it, but we're not here yet, and that makes me not see how we get here, you know?
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Like that? Hey, that was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Could you please forget it already?
No.
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good.
It really was touching.
Nice. What is it?
But thankfully, Futaba happens to be right over here.
Heyo.
What are you gonna do?
What?
It's a date.
Well.
Yeah, this is for Futaba. This is more impactful than anyone else, because like we are traveling across the country in a camper. We are on a Ferris wheel in the middle of downtown Sapporo, and a year ago she was a hermit shut in her room for years and not going anywhere. Too scared to step foot anywhere else. That's progress, baby.
Yep.
So I went to talk to Hyodo, but nothing new came out of it. All she explained is that she could control whoever added her as a friend on Emma. Not to worry, I have it with me. Here.
Now that's what I want to see.
After reviewing the facts, I've just about confirmed it. Each of these so-called incidents, I think they all stemmed from a mastermind.
Oh? I'm curious as to why you think so.
Hyodo, Natsume, Alice, all three were changing people's hearts to do bad things. But deep down, none of them were truly evil. At the very least, they're not the same as the rulers who distorted reality for their own sakes and ended up spawning palaces.
I'd been considering that as well. Before Natsume lost sight of his writing, he was diligently working toward his dreams.
Alice, too. She was doing her very best to be a ray of light and hope for other people.
Mari-san was also striving for the betterment of everyone in Sapporo.
Right. They're different from criminal scum like Kamoshida and Madarame, who acted only for their own benefit.
Okay, but how does a handful of not-so-evil monarchs prove there's a mastermind behind all this?
The fact that jails are fundamentally different from palaces provides us a big clue. For starters, jails don't have any treasures for the taking. All we've found are people's stolen desires. That means monarchs don't have twisted enough wills to reshape reality and form treasures.
Which would mean that jails aren't created by the monarchs themselves. Someone else must be doing the creating.
Our final clue is the locks on all those bird cages. In order to get to the monarch, we've always had to unlock a door that denies us passage. I had thought this was just a security measure designed to protect the monarch and the desires held within. But if that were the case, why would traumatic memories the monarch would rather erase be the key to unlocking it?
Given that these are cognitive worlds, maybe it means monarchs think their trauma will protect them.
I find that rather odd. If anything, I would think it's the other way around.
Correct. What if it is the other way around? Why might a door like that exist? Right, I think so too. What if that door isn't to keep intruders out, but to trap monarchs in?
You mean they're trapped?
I thought the monarchs are the ones in charge.
Think about it. What would happen if a monarch tried leaving their cage?
They'd touch the door, and then hear the voices of their trauma?
Exactly. They'll remember what made them so warped in the first place, and stick to their guns as a monarch. And thus, the cycle continues unbroken. The monarchs really are birds in a cage.
Morgana is very smart.
From that perspective, the shadows protecting the keys inside the trauma cell hold a far more sinister purpose. They aren't there to prevent the monarch's trauma from being discovered. They're wardens guarding an elaborate system to ensure the monarch's imprisonment.
Let me get this straight. You're basically saying these monarchs are being manipulated, and by virtue of that, there's somebody doing the manipulating.
How's Yodo-san's smartphone looking?
Nothing wrong with her phone or the Emma installed. But I did find traces of surveillance. Huh. I'll bet it's the same snooper we keep running into. Though I'm lost as to who it might be.
So this observer and our mastermind may just be one and the same. Anyone have any guesses?
Our first suspect is Medivh, the company in charge of Emma. Since you can't get into jails without Emma, I can't write it off as mere coincidence.
Medivh, huh? Too bad we can't just storm their headquarters.
Why not? You're the police.
You mean the cops can't actually do that?
Of course not. How could we even put out a warrant on them? By saying they go around turning people into monarchs?
I mean, they're testifying. They're testifying that Emma is how they do this. That testimony is on official police record. Does that not give you probable cause to at least try? I know more than the average person about the law. I didn't go to law school, but I study this stuff. I look this shit up sometimes. This is fictional Japan, so shit's not gonna be exactly the same, but like, if all those testimonies are the same and that's what they're saying, why can't you use that?
Hi there! Sorry for the relative lapse in communication, but I did turn up some info that I thought you guys might like to know.
And here comes Ichinose with the Deus Ex Machina, I hope.
So, I've been looking into Emma all this time, and I still have yet to find any differences between her past and present versions. I mean, this is state-of-the-art tech, not something just anybody could pry open and take a look inside. But then I took a peek at Emma's changelog, and that's where things got interesting. It seems Emma was transported to Okinawa at some point after I sold her to Medivh. Yes, exactly. Why was the first thing that popped into my head. So I dug around some more, and I found that off the coast of Okinawa, on the island of Kokojima, Medivh apparently has its existence is unknown to the public. And when I called to ask for records, nothing came up. Basically, they're running a secret research lab. How crazy is that? So, if Emma's been altered in any way, I would think it had to have been done on that island. Well, guys, wasn't I a super stellar source of information? Ooh, is that praise I hear? You mean
I like you.
Woohoo! Go me!
I like this character. I think I will enjoy continuing to communicate with you.
Guess it's bye for now, Phantom Thieves. Please regale me with tales of your adventure another time.
So what did Ichinose-san say?
Okinawa?
Crystal clear waters?
Shisa statues? Juicy pineapples?
Shinsuko cookies?
That's not what I was expecting.
Guys, can you snap out of it?
If it's an unregistered facility, we could always say we're conducting a field survey. That way we could ensure their cooperation. We may even find proper evidence that could be used in court. It may be well worth going.
Now I go to Okinawa. Here's the thing, though, is if you're taking a trip across Japan, you would not do it like this. Because Sapporo is, like, about as far north as any major city in Japan gets. And Okinawa is an island to the south. And it is the most tropical, like, closest to the equator place Japan has. Far as I know. I don't know if they do any type of, like, outlying territory shit. But basically, like, you would go to, as a Japanese person, you would go to Okinawa for the same reason that an American would go to Hawaii. You know, tropical vacation type shit.
Then I guess we'd have to go by plane.
Wait, what about our precious Feathermobile? We've taken it all this way.
That's what you're naming this thing?
Plus, you said it'd be dangerous using public transport.
She is a fan of Featherman.
Even so, wouldn't it be too complicated to try to reach Okinawa by car?
No, but now I gotta go from all the way up here to all the way down there. And that's a little odd. Zenkichi better have a plan. Because we ain't gonna be able to drive across the fucking sea.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I'm aware, but I also have a job to do, you know?
Who's he talking to?
Why would I lie? I'm being honest, I swear. Of course I remember. The thing is, I'm a little... well... Oh.
You got hung up on.
Okay, guys. Plane's a no-go. We're driving.
Huh?
You mean we're going all the way to Okinawa by car?
The thing is, I need to make a stop along the way. So we'll be heading to Kyoto first.
Did you say Kyoto?
Yeah, I primarily work for the Kyoto Police Department. I thought I'd take a moment to catch up, share intel, you know, cop stuff. After that, we head to Kobe. We can take a direct ferry to Okinawa from there. That ought to cut down on time.
That's still quite a distance. Even to Kyoto.
Not to worry, I'll do the driving.
You're tagging along?
Wait, am I to believe that Nijima's been doing all the driving? Okumura, I thought you already had your license.
I do have it. It's just, I don't have much experience behind the wheel.
Plus, Haru's driving is not exactly...
Well, in any case, we're taking off immediately.
Ah, okay, so now you're gonna drive. What about whatever car you came here in?
You'll need to take the Hokuriku Expressway. The estimated travel time will be...
About 21 hours, give or take.
Gramps is correct.
21 hours? Are you nuts?
You forget I'm an officer of the law? We're badass at driving.
He may be a cop, but you know what? I like him. A-cap except for this guy.
What's with him all of a sudden? It's like he lit a fire under his ass.
What was that phone call about, though?
Fine by me. So long as
I also don't
can visit
recall that
Kyoto
call
at
being
last.
about getting a plane. So why was it like no plane when we when call happened?
There goes Inari, revealing his true colors.
All right then, let's hit the road. I'll get you rascals there in record time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure. first.
You're already working on this one. Mission accomplished. You're already working on this one. Good job!
Yo!
Okay, cool. New weapon for Sophia.
Let's see.
I didn't want to do that way, but that's fine. It's fine, actually. Let me buy cooking ingredients before I leave. Those appear to be like the most useful items I can purchase.
Oh. Hmm. Huh?
What?
Do something about it.
What should I get?
Oh, wrong button.
Do something about it.
Yo!
Indeed.
Do something about it.
Can I help you find something? Is that all you need?
Okay, that heals SP, so I am gonna want that.
See you again.
There's the market.
Welcome. That all? Here, that all? Here, you done? Want your that all? Want your that all? Want your that all? Here, you done? Here, come again.
Yes, I. All right. Back to the bus. Get on the bus.
Who is it for? Who is it for? Common, are you sure? Are you sure? There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop. You want this? Thank you very much. How many would you like? You put it to good use, okay? How many would you You want this? Thanks for your page. How many would you like? Thank you very much. How many would you like? Put it to good use. How many would you like? Thank you very much. How many would you? Thank you very much. How many would you?
I love this menu so much.
Thanks for your patronage. How many would you like? You're buying quite a bit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You put it to good use, okay? You put it to good use, okay? Thanks for your patronage. Welcome. Who's it for? Who's it for?
And then we save. And we are ready to move to the next area.
What are you gonna do?
Would you like me to drive for a while?
Don't worry about me. You just get some sleep. We've still got a long way to go.
Are you sure?
You kids don't need to be worrying over an adult like that. This is nothing for me.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
To be fair, you are an excellent driver. BRV tends to shake a lot more when I'm behind the wheel.
I may not look it, but I used to patrol in a squad car. Driving's second nature to me at this point. It was just part of the job.
How tough is it, being police?
Well, it sure ain't easy. Oh, right. You're studying to become some police bigwig, aren't you, Nijima?
Yes, but I've only just begun.
Wouldn't really recommend it myself. This job's nothing but hell. Your hours are a mess. You get transferred all over the place. Anything goes down at the scene, you get blamed.
Maybe so, but my heart's set on it, no matter how tough it may be. Thank you.
Well, if your heart's set, then do what you gotta do.
And someone's got to do it, right?
But as your future senior, I'll share this. The harder you work, the more you wind up putting the people in your life on the back burner. Criminals don't care about your schedule. Tragedies don't care. You'll barely see your own home. Sit on that for a bit. Then decide if the force is right for you.
Well, I am already quite aware. And speaking of...
Yeah, because of her sister. Her sister being the district prosecutor for, basically the entire city. Showed her what that was like.
Good question. Aw, can it? Just mind your own business. Let's just say you've got to think about yourself before you can worry about anyone else.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Hmm? What's up now?
You just reminded me of my father, is all. He was an officer, too. Unfortunately, he lost his life on duty.
I see.
He took his job a lot more seriously than you seem to, but when you boil it down, you two are actually quite similar.
You shouldn't diss your father so badly, comparing him to me. Nijima, when you were little, your old man probably wasn't home often either, was he? How'd you feel about that?
Huh? Well, in retrospect, I'm very proud. My father was an officer who acted on his beliefs all the way to the end. He taught me that his duty was to keep people from being hurt. It may just be his influence on me, but I think becoming an officer is still an admirable path in life.
If only that were always true. Our ability to help is restrained. The shrewder and more malicious the target, the less we can actually serve them justice. Held back by superiors, held back by the red tape, held back by all sorts of laws. The only thing the police do is obey orders, even when they involve total injustice or an absence of human logic. Basically, the cops I see every day are nothing but a bunch of spineless dogs. And that includes when I'm looking in the mirror. I've heard about it. I'm impressed you never cracked under it all. But anyway, that wasn't what I was getting at. I meant, when you were still just a kid, how did you feel about your dad rarely being home, Nijima?
Oh, when I was younger? I did understand that it was part of his job, but I do remember missing him still. But at least I always had my sister with me.
I see. Sorry to bother you with all that. You guys had better get to sleep already. If we run into trouble while you're all too tired, I'm the one who'll be in real deep shit.
We gotta stop if we're gonna go to bed, or the boys sleep in the tent up front. Or up on the roof. Unless we're just like...
I slept so much that even sleep's boring now. What do?
Are we just deciding not to care about that now because we want to keep moving?
Well, is anyone feeling peckish yet? Although I suppose we've nearly reached Kyoto.
Come on, Ryuji. Make us laugh.
Don't tell me to perform for you. I ain't some comedian.
Shit, not now. Wait, no! Can you just answer for me? Sorry. Make it quick though. Just say I'm driving and then I'll call back later.
Hello? It's way past noon. Where are you? Don't tell me you forgot what day it is. We were supposed to visit Mom's grave together. Huh? Who? Driving? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
What is it? Who's calling?
Is it some kind of emergency?
Why don't you just pull over, Gramps?
Do I hear a bunch of girls with you? What an asshole! You're just out partying right now, aren't you?
Ooh, she sounds pissed.
You really are the worst! Don't bother coming home again! You don't even deserve to visit Mom's grave!
I don't know the details, but is everything all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. Just forget it.
So, who was that anyway?
My daughter?
Daughter? You have one?
Yeah, damn it. Sorry, time to floor it. Hang on to your seats, kids.
Are we there yet? We're in Kyoto. That's where we were going first.